You can tell you're approaching a big event in life when the very thought of it instantly brings out both fear and excitement. That's what happens when your teenager approaches the time of getting a driver's license. They're excited about their newfound freedom, but you're forced to face a ton of fears. Will they be safe? Will they be smart? What if, in the 9th grade year, you led your teenager through a family experience where you give them something more than just keys to a car? You also give them your trust. In this family experience called the driving contract, we will provide you with kickstarters that will 1, give you tips that can help you start the conversation, 2, offer spiritual lessons regarding trust, and 3, give you ideas for adding depth to the license to drive. A driving contract helps you and your teenager get on the same page before they start driving. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, I love the idea of a contract. Does that mean I get to sue them when they wreck the car? The point of a contract is not to control their behavior. It's a communication tool to teach your teenager about trust. There's so much more going on here than just learning how to operate a vehicle and avoiding speeding tickets. There's a transfer of trust that you are giving to them, and this is a powerful time in the life of your teenager when they'll begin to make the majority of their decisions apart from you. When they drive a car, they experience their first significant amount of freedom. A huge worry on every parent's mind is how will they begin to make their decisions on their own. The driving contract establishes a system for your teenager to build trust and, when necessary, restore broken trust. In the contract, there are blank spaces for you to add any expectations that you have for your teenager. We know every teenager is going to make mistakes, and we've included space in the driving contract to list consequences for when trust is broken. This should be a two-way conversation where your teenager helps to determine what these consequences should be. You will ultimately decide what they will be, but your teenager will be more likely to honor them if they participate in the process. Go ahead and pick a day that you're going to present them with the driver's contract. Put it in the calendar. Just like they can look forward to getting their driver's permit, they need to look forward to having that meeting with you. When the contract is completed and signed, display it prominently in your house and give a copy to your teenager to remind them of the responsibility they're taking on. You might want to review, revise, and re-sign the driver's contract each year around their birthday to make sure that it remains relevant and builds clear communication with your teenager. In the parent guide, we have included how to make the most of your driver's contract. It's easy for both you and your student to get caught in the excitement of growing up. It's important to continue praying with your teenager and encouraging them in their walk with the Lord. As they draw closer to Him, you and your teenager will naturally draw closer to each other, all the while building trust along the way.